The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
We were talking about how you were going to carry all this shit down the hill. Do we want to bring up that discussion, or would we like to do other things?
We should do other things, because I honestly don't remember.
But it just happened 30 seconds ago, Jeff. It was like hundreds and hundreds of pounds of shit. It's not going anywhere, so it can stay there for the moment.
Yeah. All right.
We just split up the gold pieces, right?
Yeah, I split the gold up because I added that.
I added it too. We all added it.
I don't have any of this written down.
I think you two added it.
Okay, well, I added it.
At which point, Troy said it doesn't matter. He's not going to let you spend it on anything anyway. I'm a pretty stingy DM, actually, when it comes to that
I noticed.
500 GP, 6,600 EP, 30 gems, 10 pieces of jewelry.
Oh.
Jeff found his notes from 2 minutes ago. So, you're in a room with a dead amber golem. What do you want to do?
There's a door to get out of here, right?
There is a door.
But there were no handles, right, on the inside?
We were under the assumption that was possibly trapped. We weren't sure.
You guys are thinking of another door, I think.
No, I think we were. I think the assumption was it was supposed to be trapped when you enter it.
Oh, for the golem to come to life.
That was the assumption that was made. Yes.
Yeah.
That is the correct assumption.
But I don't remember was there a handle? I don't think there was. 'Cause I thought I tried it and it was locked.
Oh,
It wouldn't budge.
that sounds more accurate.
Yeah.
We don't have a key of any. We haven't found any keys of any kind, have we?
No,
Just that.
not that I know of.
No.
I'm betting that there's not a keyhole.
You would also be correct.
Cool. Arcane lock.
Wizard Temple. You know, I wonder if we could ask Mitch how to get through these doors.
He seems like a good guy.
All right, you go back upstairs. Mitch is seated there as you go up into the lit library, just sort of bony fingers claps together. So what did you find?
A dead golem.
Interesting.
How do we open those doors?
No, they all have passwords, of course.
What's the password?
They're all different.
Do you know the password for that door? Since we would just like to get out of the room, not break in to steal the treasures.
Would the cleric like to chime in on his current assessment of Mitch the Lich?
Or does he not remember them?
Yeah, it's all good, man. You're an all right guy.
Just sort of nods and looks at you.
Okay, do you want these doors intact?
I see the doors as a symbolic trial. Could break through with knowledge or break through by force, but I must warn you, that may have unintended consequences.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I won't even bother with the insight roll. You're pretty sure he probably doesn't remember what the passwords are.
I'm shocked I remembered that he forgot things.
Should we order coffees?
No, I had a Rockster on the way. I'm good.
Jeff is amped up and pissed off.
Every time I open my mouth, he does this thing where his eyes half closed and he sighs. So
You're just now noticing that?
well, he doesn't do it normally.
He's been doing it for 3 years.
No, when Lucas talks.
No, it's just loud. You're normally loud enough that you don't notice.
Oh my god.
I guess we'll have to find another way. Everybody?
Okay, between Casimir and I, we have 6 dispels.
Okay.
If we don't want to burn them on... If we don't want to use 3rd level spells for anything else. Well, I guess technically we could burn higher level spell slots for it, but...
We don't know how many doors there are you're going to have to do that with.
No, we don't. And we don't know what we're going to come across that we want to throw higher level spells at.
Exactly. That's why I say don't worry about it.
About what?
About that door. Like I think there's a possibility that we can go downstairs somewhere else to that door later.
I don't doubt it. But
so I just don't see the point.
From what he just said, there are multiple doors down there.
Sure.
That are just like this, that are a trial.
Perhaps the
He said the doors, not the door.
Context clues.
Perhaps the password
People are strange.
is explained in the treasure.
When you're a stranger.
Perhaps it is a puzzle.
Could be.
We ain't exactly the puzzling type.
The puzzling type.
Okay, there was a set of stairs back upstairs right by where we found the ewer, wasn't there?
Yes.
Let's go back there and go down that way.
I think there was a set of stairs on both sides of the temple.
Let's go to the one by the ewer.
Sure. You're a ewer. See, he didn't squint and sigh. He
didn't have to. The internal one was so loud I heard it from here.
Yeah, I thought we had a heart murmur, for Christ's sake.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, I would like to point out, being a bit of an ass DM, the guys did kind of this bit up.
Because the floor's all gone there now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we were under the assumption that this stairwell here goes directly behind that statue, which would give us back down on this floor.
But we had a feeling there was an undead thing
there is a fiend there.
Fiend.
We just don't know what it is. We haven't with it yet.
These are all true things.
Gonna go fight another fiend?
I just edited this the other night. When you ate the finger of the barbarian chick, you got a flash. You saw about the flame skulls, and she said, "Beware the face." That is the only face that I have seen.
Hey, Jeff, take an inspiration, please.
For editing an episode that gave you a clue.
Hey, he's the only one that got it.
Oh, hey, I don't have an inspiration. Holy
No, it's just that sometimes I see these in here without even knowing that I do.
You what?
I try and seed clues in consciously, but I also, it's one of the reasons why I try and read these over and over again. I try and do it subconsciously as well.
Mm-hmm.
I totally don't remember saying that, but as soon as you started talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, I bet I seeded a clue in there. That may or may not be important.
So we should probably leave that thing alone then, huh?
Either that or we come in down these stairs and come at it from the back.
Yeah, we're being aware of the face then, aren't we?
Yes.
What if it's like those statues in Legend of Zelda that shoot lasers out of their eyes? Do you guys not have that in your world?
What, the grappling hook?
Who's this Zelda
It's a
guy?
hook shot, you twit. Continue.
It's the same thing.
No, it is not. So, you've got the spot where you blew out the floor. You've got the stairway leading down. And you've got the door you can't open because you don't have a password.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
To the statue.
Yeah, we're going to come back up to the library, and we're going
That's where
to...
we're at. Talking to Mitch, right?
Yeah, that's where
Oh,
you're
yeah,
at.
that's
Yeah,
right.
you're talking to Mitch. In the
So
library.
we're going to go down the secret staircase that should come out right behind the statue.
Yeah, buddy. Let's do this.
As you open that door, Mitch just sort of swivels in the comfy chair he's sitting in and goes, fascinating.
Can we open it stealthily?
Nope.
So, you know the thing down here?
The fiend.
I'll ask Mitch. Do you know the thing down here?
There are a number of things. Would you
Somewhere,
like to be more specific?
somewhere right around the big robed statue.
What about it?
Who is it? What is it?
He sort of just taps his bony fingers on the chair.
Another trial.
But of course.
Cool.
It is a fiend. Do you know what it is? What it does?
Yeah, it's Jim. We go bowling on Tuesdays.
There are many.
It's lonely here.
Yeah, no kidding,
For
right?
him.
I must say that there are many, many occupants and trespassers and other such things. There may be something there, there may not. There's only one way to find out, yes?
Well,
Okay.
It is there.
I'm going down the stairs.
I am but an NPC, and it is the PC's job to investigate things.
Cool. Can we open the door stealthily?
Can
roll
I open the door stealthily?
roll a stealth check?
Go ahead.
18
That was pretty stealthily.
plus 9.
You see before you the back of a robed figure that is a statue appears to be approximately 40 foot tall, carved out of granite.
It's granite? This is the only thing that's not amber in here?
I think some of the other things are also not amber.
I mean,
I think it's an editing thing, but this is most definitely not.
The
out
floor
of
is stone.
amber.
It's not amber.
Yes, portions of the floor are stone. It's most of the walls are amber, but the doors are considered amber as well. I think anything on the
Vertical plane?
The vertical plane is amber, and a lot of the construction on the horizontal plane is stone.
Okay.
I'm not getting any vibes off the amulet.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Shield guardians are usually metal.
Oh.
Passive perceptions?
15.
17.
14.
11.
I like the 15 and the 17. You also notice some green and reddish light from up on that passageway.
Okay.
Because they came back.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they are in clay pots in other rooms. How do they open the doors?
You do notice you hadn't really seen this before because you didn't have this perspective, but no, stop it, iPad, stop.
Kitty. It's my
You do notice that there's an area underneath, so you've got the sort of the overarching walkways that you walked on before, right? The one where the flame skulls are, and the one that was the passageway outside, like the
Auditorium?
auditorium, yeah. The temple goes underneath there, so there are sort of passages, large open passages, both to the left and to the right, and also straight ahead, where the two staircases go up towards the entrance of the Ember Temple, there's also a set of doors.
Oh, okay.
There were some skulls down below from above there before, because we could see through the hole in the floor, I believe.
Yep.
You do also see an open door where the rubble was that you knocked down as you walk through. There's also an open door near that area as well. Sort of flanking the treasure room, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. What would you guys like to do? Does that? I don't know if that explained it adequately. There's a door right there, and you're seeing flame skull activity up here.
Gotcha.
I should have. I think I can fill in the stairwell there too. I just
Okay.
didn't.
I'm just making sure that is where I'm thinking it is.
I don't know if it shows it on the map. It should show that just kind of as a blank face, I think.
Okay, so we're standing at the bottom of the stairs. He opened the door quietly,
Correct.
and we're staring at the ass of this statue.
Quite literally, yes.
Is there anything on the backside of the statue? Any engravings or anything?
It's just it looks just like a robed figure. I mean, not to go off your literal Legend of Zelda Link to the Past a minute ago, but it looks like, you know how when you do the fight with Ganon? Like, that's what it looks like, a robed figure who the cowl is shrouded their face and their arms are sort of extended, lightning style. I think I also made a reference to Emperor Palpatine.
Yes.
Yeah, the statue up front of his palace. That's awesome.
Lucas, you can definitely look if you'd like.
Anybody have any, like, Tylenol or some old man drugs?
Yeah.
Christ. Of course, I wrench something today.
Do either you or Casimir have some sort of illusionary thing?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Do some kind of illusionary thing. If that's maybe this, if we get in the front of the statue and something happens, shoots fireballs or lightnings out of its ass.
You also can notice that door has been busted wide open. Just FYI.
Oh, there's a door over there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool. We're right next to that door, right?
I mean, it's 40 feet away, but yes.
I want to search around the statue.
Roll me a perception check.
11.
You perceive granite.
Cool.
It is
Stone cutting?
It is.
Ooh, there you go. There you go.
So you get what? +4 is an advantage. I don't remember what stone cutting does.
I
think you add.
Twice my proficiency.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that. You should add like 4 to it, maybe.
Something like
Proficiency is 3.
Your stone cutting would give you that.
Should give him 6, so that's just 17.
You you get the sense that this probably wasn't carved by hand. It was probably done with elemental magic, you would guess.
Cool.
Really well done, actually. I mean,
Yeah.
you're impressed. It was like probably this piece of granite might have just been here and somebody touched it and shaped it, which is awesome.
I mean, I'm going to keep an arrow knocked and kind of walk around it at a good fair distance if I can.
A fair distance to what?
To the statue. Like, I want to kind of come fan out here to this column.
Okay. Yeah, you want to go to that, would be the northwest column then.
Right. Somebody want to fan out to the other side?
I'm going to go peek in the open door.
Okay. Cool. So you two are sort of going to the right then? From my perspective, you're going to the west.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is where
The other
the rubble from the thing we broke is at. So
I am weak. I need to stay back.
Why are you weak?
I'm at 11 hit points.
What's halfway for you?
Should be like 35 or 40, right?
No, I'm at 58's my max.
Oh.
So 25, 28.
Still way off.
Anybody?
His full is almost my max.
Is anybody else down?
Nope.
No?
Untouched.
I will burn my channel divinity and put you back up to half.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I've still got another
We're
one.
about to fight a fiend.
You still have
As you look in, you see a room. You just sort of poking your head in as you're walking
Well, I mean,
around.
I'll just
As Pithur sort of the Goliath kind of leans in and takes a look, you see a room very similar to the way you left the other treasury. The doors have been completely blown off their hinges. I mean, you're walking on splinters, and well, you're walking on chunks of amber, I guess I should say. The amber doors that once sealed this great room have been smashed, their pieces lying amid crushed bones, armor, and weapons. So it essentially looks like the exact same room that you just left, or very similar, where something happened and got strewn everywhere.
There's no golem in there.
There's not. Give me an idea roll.
The one we killed. The first one that we killed.
Okay.
Up by the auditorium.
Yeah. 15.
There is no idea roll in this game.
I rolled a 15.
You get an idea that you've already fought one before.
Call it a history roll.
It's an intelligence check.
a personal history roll.
Mr. Will save.
Is that an interpersonal? Is that an interpersonal thing?
Anything good in here?
Are you walking into the room?
I guess you're at the door. I hadn't left the back of the statue.
I will walk in and peruse said armor, bones, and weapons.
Nice. You start digging through. You're not seeing anything. Everything that's been here has been here for a while. And it's, compared to some of the other rooms, nothing in here seems particularly well preserved. Roll me a perception check. Make me a reflex saving throw. There, I didn't ask for a will save.
Is 17?
Yeah. So it was just the slightest bit of movement out of the corner of your eye, and you see an old piece of a box, like maybe a plank, like maybe 18 inches long, just shudder a little bit, and just out of reflex, you sort of turn, and just as you turn, it comes flying across the room and shatters on the amber wall beside you, as if it were thrown.
Neat.
It's an invisible fiend?
Oh, the Emperor Palpatine statue has force powers. This is awesome.
And as you're all standing there, you begin to see other bits of rubble begin to shake and
I have
move.
a bottle of mother's milk I will throw in that direction.
Okay, what does Mother's Milk do?
I don't know.
We have never figured that out.
Yeah.
No, we did.
Did we?
Yeah,
Well,
we had a list of them.
I had Casimir identify anything that was magical. I don't remember what the
Youth
Mother's Milk-
Youth was the only one that was magical.
Okay.
And I have that down, but I don't know if laughter and mother's milk had an effect. I'm simply just trying to, like, if something is invisible over there,
Coat
to,
it
like,
in liquid.
yeah.
Make me a ranged attack.
Who has the
15?
types of haunting?
You throw this container of liquid, and it seemingly... So again, like I said, you're seeing bits of rubble and stuff start to move, and you're kind of like, if someone's invisible, they'd be there! And it just goes pinwheeling through the air and just smashes on the floor beside things as you begin to see other bits of things come flying at you.
Neat.
Probably should get ready to go to initiatives, unless there's something else anybody wants to do.
Devon's going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Since I didn't passively perceive
Actually,
anything,
Casimir will.
I would probably just be like, "Did you guys see that?"
Chair just flew across the room at his face.
Because that's how it would probably go.
Detect Magic detects what all sorts of things?
Magic.
Thanks, Jeff.
Well, no, any magical effect will pop an aura.
I know what you're trying to do, and I understand why you're trying to do it. I'm trying to decide if you get anything for it or not. It's just going to detect
If
it.
something is invisible, I would see an aura of illusion, but I probably couldn't target off of it.
Assuming that the illusion... assuming that the invisibility was a cast spell.
Detect magic. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura. Oh, okay. I have to use my action. Any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. So, invisibility would not work. Any visible creature or object.
Correct. What did we get on those initiative rolls?
Oh,
16.
9.
So 8.
Davin got a 16, and Casimir got a 6.
You feel sudden pressure on your chest, as if someone tried to shove you. You just feel a sudden push, and you kind of like, oh, that was weird. And then you feel another push. That was really weird. You're next closest, probably, because you were poking your head in the door. Davin. Davin and Casimir were poking their heads in the door. I need strength checks from both of those characters. Just hold them for a second. Those are great rolls, by the way.
What were they?
Single digits.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll go with Davin first. I rolled a crit, so I'm pretty sure I beat you.
Yeah, Davin had an 11.
Okay. And I'm going to roll against Casimir.
You beat him.
I rolled a 2, so what do you roll?
Casimir has a 0.
Okay. Excellent. So, Casimir and Davin, almost in succession, at about the same time that you feel hands on you, Pithur, you guys go flying.
Cool.
With a total of 11 damage to Davin, and 13 damage to Casimir. Matt, you see them sort of, you duck as you see them both fly 30 feet away from the door, as if they were just thrown by a giant.
So we hit the column.
I can't remember, is that by 5 or 10? So say you're standing here, 5, 10. Yeah, essentially. I mean,
Cool.
you slide into the column, bump your head, battered, bruised, dazed. But yeah, you literally felt as if you were launched out of a cannon. Pithur, what would you like to do?
Something tried to push me, so I'm going to try to stab something. I guess.
Makes sense.
How do you propose to do that?
Huh? I don't know. Take my spear and I'm going to stab forward.
With disadvantage?
I just want to clear it before you do your attack here. When they flew over my head, could I tell that they were being pushed? Like,
No, it literally was like
they just went
cinematic action movie, shot out of a cannon. They just, you heard the exhalation of breath as they just got launched.
Like, do I feel like an actual hand or just more like a force pushing me?
It's you just felt you felt a light press. You actually felt hands. Like, you felt like something, whereas not that we got to Davin and Casimir. Davin and Casimir almost felt something in their heads for a second.
Yeah.
And then they just it's as if someone just picked them up like ragdolls and threw them.
So they're casting Mage Hand in the 9th level, right? Is that what this is?
Well, I mean, you're not far off.
Yeah, so if I felt hands, then I'm going to try to stab something in front of me.
Roll at disadvantage.
Why a disadvantage?
Because you have no idea what they are or where they're at.
I'm stabbing forward.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's still an attack at disadvantage.
That's bullshit. That's a good number. Does an 11 hit?
No. So Pithur just sort of takes his life spear and just kind of pokes in front of him like,
You get 2 attacks?
I do. 15.
That one found home. You hit something.
Neat.
You kind of hear a...
For 9.
What are you attacking with?
My Spear of Destiny, yo.
Okay, just making sure.
Duh.
No, Jeff, nothing suddenly became visible. It is Davin's turn, however.
Davin is going to cast Create Water in that room.
Okay.
Make it rain.
How long does it take you to create water? Is that the instantaneous one, or is that it? Okay.
It's a 1 action casting.
Okay. It's clever. I like it. Should work. At the moment, I can't find any reason why it wouldn't.
Yeah, if something's invisible, it'll have rain pouring down on
Should
it.
have shape.
Yeah.
You suddenly see 4, almost something out of, H.G. Wells' Invisible Man. You suddenly see these sort of vaguely floating shapes. With the rain pouring down, you're sort of seeing, facial features, sort of, and they're sort of half-visible claws and hands. You notice 2 of them directly in front of you, Pithur, and then you notice 2 of them that are actually sort of standing off to the side. One of them looks like it picked up a piece of wood or something.
How many did you say?
There are 4. you assume that those are the ones that must have attacked you, but they're 20, 25 feet away from the door.
Okay. Any idea what they are?
I mean, you're a life-healing cleric. You'd assume that they're poltergeists.
Oh, okay.
Monk! There are two up on Pithur, and there are two 20 feet across the room from you.
I'll go over by Pithur and,
Okay.
my lit up fist of
Stop
fury.
bogarting on my kills, man.
Sorry, bro. I need some temp hit points, mother.
Roll a hit.
Okay. Do I have to do a disadvantage or not because of the water?
No, you can kind of tell where they're at.
20?
You punch it straight in its invisible jaw.
Alrighty. For 7 damage.
Okay.
22 for 11 damage. And then let's bring it on down for 17. Does that hit?
It does.
For a further 8 damage.
So, very wushu Shaolin style. The monk goes running across and is just left, right, elbow. And when he hits it with the elbow, the thing makes a cry and just, now the rain is passing through. It seems to just dissolve.
So does that count as a kill for my 10 hit points?
Can you get it from things that aren't living?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, so how many hit points did I just take? For that?
Unda. You probably, from your vantage point, don't have super great visibility.
No.
So I get about 25 hit points each.
You could easily take a 5-foot step, 10-foot step one way or the other to get
As long as I can
visibility.
get somebody, if I can get one in my range that's not in my view, that he's not in front of, so I don't hit him.
Yeah, I mean, if you move laterally towards the statue a little bit, you'd be able to get that angle.
Sure. So I guess I'll just shoot at one of them. That is a 21.
You shot it in the face.
For, I forget what these are. 7. Wait, are these undead or fiend?
Yes, they're undead. They're ghosts.
So, 11.
Okay. So you let loose with your arrow. It hits the thing where you roughly think its head would be, and it sort of flies quickly and then sort of just slows for a second as it passes completely through, and then hits the amber wall behind it and shatters.
Cool. It is a 25.
It hits.
24.
It does hit. Oh, was that damage?
Yeah.
Holy
I get that extra D8 because it's been hit before.
Yeah, but you must have rolled
That's
really well then.
that right there is almost max damage, Lucas.
That's why I was. That's why I was saying 2d8 plus whatever you're adding.
Well, I'm adding. What am I? I'm adding 9 on top of everything because they're undead.
Right. What? Never mind. That's what. Just follow me here. So the next shot goes right through the chest where you would presume a humanoid-esque thing's heart would be, and it similarly just seems to vaporize. The rain is now passing down where it once was.
Cool.
Wizard's turn.
The other one that was across the room would be visible from right about where Lucas is.
Yeah.
Okay, Casimir will move over there and firebolt it.
Yeah, you should have enough range for firebolt.
Yeah, firebolt's like 120 feet.
Yeah. They are variant of Spectre, though, so they're
14?
hard to hit. You got him. Casimir firebolts it right in its unshapely form.
11 damage.
Well, it's not going to get any sort of advantages, so it's just will try and... You see it reach out with hands towards you, Pithur, sort of in a pushing motion, both hands extended. Pretty sure an 11's not going to hit.
Nope.
So it just sort of,
Just tickles you.
Stop it.
Let's get you underneath the chin.
The other one turns and looks at Matt. I need you to make me a strength saving check. So roll and add your strength modifier.
Strength, or are you sure it's strength or not? I think that'd be a dexterous thing.
Nope. It is a force of will versus not fighting them.
I think you failed.
Didn't look like you rolled very well.
9.
So you all see the thing sort of turn and look at the monk. Like, obviously you can't see eyes and stuff, but you're seeing sockets and
I thought
stuff.
I was over by him. He had 2. There was 2 farther away.
Yeah. You see this one turn and sort of just look at the monk, and the monk just leaves his feet as he flies 30 feet farther into the room, smashing into the wall.
I should get to use my slow fall.
For a total of 8 damage as you smash into the floor. The water probably cushioned the blow. I rolled 2 ones.
It doesn't slow you horizontally.
You're in the air. Falling.
I believe falling is specifically up and down, not left and right. They have a
You can fight gravity. You can't fight inertia.
That's a t-shirt. I like that. With a picture of the monk skidding across a rough surface.
Whose side are you on, butthole?
I'm prepping for Out of the Abyss.
The side of good storytelling.
Pithur.
Was there one still left around me?
Yes, there's one standing in front of you that's trying to feebly push you.
Yeah.
That you have hit already once before.
14?
You hit. You stab it right in there.
For 15?
You push into it, and it rattles, and then all of a sudden, you don't feel any resistance on your spear anymore, and it's raining all the way through.
6 again.
All day.
Every time.
Although this is a different combination. I think it was usually 1 and 5. But, So is there still one left?
There is. It's about 25 feet away from you.
I will walk up to it and try to stab it for 21.
You hit it in its rain-covered corpse.
For 11.
And you similarly hear this one, and it goes away.
Oh. See if we can do better.
No, I have like 20 hit points.
Ooh, 10. That's better.
Hey.
360 experience points.
Cool.
They're worth way more than specters because they are invisible and they have telekinetic powers. I threw you guys across the room with my mind bullets. I assume the monk stands up.
Yeah.
So you're laying on the ground. It's more amusing if you get thrown face first, face down. So you kind of skipped across the water like a stone almost. So is the monk? Some of that got. I think you went over a little bit.
Yep.
You're all right. I just didn't want you to put your book down in it or anything. As the monk rolls over onto his back to stand up, you look up and you see there's a hole in the ceiling. And past that hole appears to be a room. And at the top of that room appears to be a chest stuck to the ceiling.
Nice.
Hey guys, look up in that hole. Anybody looking?
I'm gonna go back and try to loot
He's the only other one in the room,
these bodies.
Oh.
So there's skulls all over the floor in here.
I wouldn't say all over the floor, but there are definitely bits and pieces of corpses.
No, the skulls from upstairs.
Oh, yeah, no, there's probably some. There's probably a pile in the room, yes, in that corner. That is a fair point. I figured you cleared most of them out, however.
So I holler, "Hey Mitch, can you hear me?"
No.
Mitch just peeks over and flips you off.
"Hey buddy."
He just whips it out and starts pissing on you. Go below.
What would a lich pee? Like dust?
Lasers.
Magic missiles.
That's probably accurate.
I think that's awesome. Not even upset.
Never miss.
Gross.
It rains down and Matt steps to the side and it just arcs.
Like the rain stopped and Matt's getting
It's a
drizzled
magic
drizzled
pistol.
on. Just by
Magic pistol.
He's getting drizzled on like from one stream. He's like, I thought you turned the rain off. Man, this is salty.
Matt's walked clear across the room. It's coming down, angling across the ceiling, and then zipping down to hit him in the back of the head.
That's funny, like Omega beams.
As you begin to loot the room, it's mostly rusted junk. You don't see anything of value.
Are these human bones?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll forensics.
Oh, medicine. We don't have the right.
You don't notice. The bones are old and bleached enough. Like it's humanoid. The pieces you find, anyway.
Well, I imagine the skull of an orc would look different than the skull of a human.
You know, it's just racist.
I think it's the tusks.
So what do you guys want to do? You have
I guess we're done in
found
this room.
plundered treasury, as it were.
Cool.
I mean, any weapons on them that are of any use? Anything at all?
So everything was pretty
Chris
much
Perkins gave you all the in the other room. You don't get any in this room.
Well, they give us weapons in the other room.
So in here, this statue's intact, but that statue is not.
That appears to be what the map shows. Yes.
Okay, and it's just similar to the guy in the middle. They don't appear to be
This is like a bajillion weeks ago that I read that description. I'll look again.
of any.
This one is wearing hammer pants.
They're called parachute pants.
Whatever.
Like,
They're hammer
know,
pants.
Like, it doesn't look similar to the thing that
Pants made
put
out of
off the
hammers?
vibe that made us all stunned or whatever.
No.
I'm exploring the statue, the large one.
They appear to be made of white marble, of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staffs. One of them has toppled over and lies shattered on the floor.
And wears a giant alarm clock necklace. And
That's Flavor Flav.
Yay!
I know. I'm mixing.
Mixing
Yeah,
up your 90s hip hop stars.
it's okay.
Let him do what he wants.
How many charges does your wand have on it?
3. Is
It's recharged?
It recharged
Okay.
after
Yeah.
we went to bed last time.
Go ahead and
I
swipe.
would pop one.
Yeah, I'm going up.
Where are you going to stand when you pop one?
Well, he said he was checking out the stats.
It's 30 feet radius, right? So 60 foot across from me. I don't know, here-ish. Right there.
You go out there in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's everyone else?
Staying behind the statue.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, I thought we were already out in that room.
No.
We're all standing right here.
You, I'm not going out there. I wouldn't make that choice.
Nope, he made his choice.
You. No, I would not be doing that. Where did this battle just take place? I don't understand.
There's a square here.
It's something above us, I think.
Maybe.
Huh?
Probably the hole that he
Can somebody point on there where we physically
We were in here. This is
so
where
we're
this is where the ghosts were.
Okay. I'll go to this doorway and pop.
Okay. I won't be a dick. The Wand of Secrets points towards the nearest secret. He's probably standing closer to the secret hole in the floor than any other secret, so his wand would just point back in the other direction of the secret he already knows.
This?
Yeah.
I thought it revealed something wherever you point it.
No, it reveals the closest hidden thing.
within 30 feet, I guess.
I didn't
Yes.
think that was... I thought we got multiple hits off the last time.
We did.
I gave you one because the square you were standing on was 25 feet from one secret door and 25 feet from another secret door. What I should have said was your wand points in a direction and just chosen one, but I let you have both of them.
Okay. So which one are you giving me here?
It points towards the ass end of the statue.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna... Guys, I got a hit. Come this way.
I will knock an arrow.
And I'm gonna creep along the wall so as to not see the face of the statue.
Okay.
I'm assuming it kind of... Does it do like a divining rod or anything?
No, it just goes boing.
Like as I'm getting closer, does it adjust?
Nope.
No? Okay.
It just points in a general direction.
There's something with the butt of the statue.
And?
I don't know. Look around. I have a perception.
You can feel around and push on it.
Everyone pointing wands at asses.
Matt, do you have an inspiration?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm not giving you another one then.
I'll take it.
For fourth wall breaking. Okay, I push on the butt of the statue.
Will you roll me a perception?
Sure. 11.
You start pushing on the butt.
Cool. Just enough. Sorry, I heal
No, you're fine.
Casimir.
You're good.
He was almost halfway down from one hit. Okay.
One telekinetic throw across the room.
Whatever. Yeah.
So the monk is over there pushing on the ass of the statue, going, groping it.
Something here, I don't know. Come on. Look around, guys.
I'm
I'll
waiting for
cast-
something to pop out of it.
I'll cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Well, that was good.
Jesus.
He's helping you grope the ass so you can roll with advantage.
Oh, Christ.
It's a 16.
You sure as hell aren't finding anything.
I start tapping, looking for hollow spots.
Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink.
Did I get my stone cutting?
Perhaps this is...
Ooh, yeah. It's stone, man. Granite.
It's granted as
I'd make it a 19.
You're like, shit. There's a door here. It is really well hidden.
Perhaps this is another one of the mysterious doors.
I know there's one here. I'll spend the time and take a 20 to find it.
All right. So what are the rest of you going to do for the next 20 minutes as he just sits there and
I'm
You see
watching the
Davun
statue, making sure nothing pops out of it.
Does helping him have that time?
you could just make a perception check.
I just start saying random words that I think might be the password for this one.
15.
Roll with advantage since everyone's helping each other out. The monk is just going, waffle,
15.
paperclip,
Add a D4 to it.
Pistachio.
Deuteronomy.
19.
Passwords, hey guys.
Kringle. Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
It's now 17 plus 7.
Why the didn't you do that before?
Because I was making sure something didn't pop out and hurt you guys. I was going to try to shoot it. If it did.
So the monk is.
He was looking out for us, quotes.
The monk is.
I love that you don't ever say the number, you give the equation.
Yeah.
17 plus 7.
So 2x minus 4 over 7.
Solve for Y.
The monk is like, fluffernutter.
I love how they're all anachronistic words you're saying.
That's what you would say. Will save.
Wait, I read this story about a wizard who got into a door. What's the word? Melon? Or
Speak, friend, and enter.
Belloc.
Melloc.
And as sitting there, Unda goes, you missed the spot. And he walks over and puts his hand literally between where the two of you are searching. And as soon as he does,
Right, the
It's
crap.
right where the anus would be.
it just slides in, and you see a spiral staircase going up.
God, this is going to take forever getting through secret doors and magically locked doors and...
So we got that wine.
I have a lockpick kit. I mean, if we find a real lock somewhere.
That's true.
You have a door
Wizard
opener.
Temple. How many rages you got?
4?
Good thing
You
didn't
see a spiral staircase, a tight spiral leading up the central spine of the statue.
So one at a time.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's going first?
I'll
Davun.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's dark, you're going to need light.
Pithur, kunk, kunk, kunk. You actually don't go that far. You only go about, well, it's 40 feet, so I guess you go a little farther than that. You probably go, what, 2.5 times, 3.5 times, roughly? And as you get around that last corner, you see a trapdoor right above you.
Okay, I push it up.
Yeah, you'd have to push up.
Yep, I'll do so.
You push up, and you sort of, the trapdoor slams, and you kind of put your head up, and you realize you're inside sort of the hollowed out head of the statue, and you can just barely see through. You don't want to call it necessarily the eye holes, but it's like the way that the chin and the robes and everything come together. There's like a perfect vantage point to look out across the entire floor of the temple. And inside the head, you see an old bespectacled man,
It's a
robes
fiend.
with a long beard, sort of turn around. And, oh, it's all right. It's friend.
Absolutely. Well, what are you doing up here, buddy?
I'm one of the wizards. It's here to protect the temple.
Cool. me
One
too.
of? Where are the others?
Well, maybe the last one. There aren't a lot of others anymore.
Huh.
Mostly, probably none. You run across any wizards?
What is Casimir? Is it a wizard?
He's mage, yeah.
I got one downstairs.
Oh, excellent. And he sort of, you're still sort of probably halfway in the trap door, but he sort of totters over to you and reaches his hands out, and he's like, my name is Heinrich.
Pithur. I'll go shake his hand.
Nice to meet you. As he kind of looks over you over the top of his sort of gold horn-rimmed glasses.
I'm getting the Disney Merlin vibe here.
Is there room up here that others can join, or...
Well, if you're all as large as my new friend Pithur here, probably not.
I just didn't know how big it was.
I mean,
Perhaps you should come down.
it's pretty tight spot. Yeah, maybe. I could do that, I suppose.
We have quite the group down here. You can feel safe with us.
Sure, friend.
What
Was he able to see from up there what we were doing at all?
Probably Vitalo.
To
Nope.
the doorway? No?
I mean, you'd have to ask Pithur for that, but all the vision is,
Oh, I think
From the
eye.
Putting
face?
out the eyes.
yeah, so it's all that direction.
Okay.
Now, it is pretty wide, so you would be able to see almost that entirety of the floor area. Yeah, something like that, Jeff.
So he would have seen us at least come in the temple when we came in there if he was in the statue at that time.
Yes, you would think he probably did.
Okay. Did you happen to see us come in the temples a day ago, I guess, or so.
Yes. I saw some movement over there. I'm really sort of just protecting the lower levels. That's where some of the more dangerous stuff is, I guess you could say.
Yeah, well, we found some pretty dangerous stuff at the top levels, so...
What was Mitch's real name?
He never gave it.
Xanath?
No,
Yeah.
it was on the spell book.
Xanathar?
Yeah. Xanthar or Xanadu.
Good old Xanadu.
Jumanji.
I believe it's Exanther.
Exanthar. I've probably got it written down.
I think there's a couple other vowels in there.
Have you met Mitch?
No,
Probably
I just
really
wrote down
confusing
Mitch the Lich.
Exthanator.
Exthanator.
No, write that down.
Yeah.
Take minutes, man. Take minutes.
What's this guy's name?
Heinrich Stolt.
Okay, Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz.
Exthanator. So, do you know Exthanator?
No, I don't believe I do. Is this,
Okay, so
Did he come down or are we still talking through the head?
did he come down?
As
We invited him to come down, so you didn't say whether or not.
I was waiting to make sure that you actually vacated the statue so that he could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's definitely hanging back in the statue. But if you all kind of come out and stand around the statue, he's kind of standing there, at the base of the door.
Cool.
Okay,
While
so
everybody's talking, I'm going to do my radar and make sure that there's still a fiend up in there.
How long does it take you to do that?
A minute.
So you have to concentrate for a minute.
yeah.
I don't think it actually takes concentration.
Yes, it does. It takes concentration as a spell.
You have to sit there.
It's not a spell.
The point is that I want to know, you're probably sitting here doing this, Lucas. Or something similar. Okay, you're doing this.
I didn't do that when I was in the room with what's-her-face, the walker.
It's silent meditation that requires concentration as a spell. Okay, so you don't know Exthanator.
No, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Insight?
Go ahead and roll insight.
20?
He's telling the truth, but there is something that seems very, very off about him. He's very... The 20 in the insight, you're getting the sense that he's telling the truth in so much as he doesn't seem to know Exanator.
You made a drug counterspell here.
He's making a very...
Well, he wouldn't know his name because we didn't know his name until we found the book. So, the Lich guy upstairs. That's what we're talking about. You know him?
We don't really associate.
But you're aware of his existence.
Of course.
Insight.
You get some real funky vibes from him. He's very much looking around as all this is going on.
We were aware that there was supposed to be a fiend in this statue. Have you seen one?
Fiends? No, I don't. I'm not aware of any fiends. There are lots of things haunting this place, though. What kind of fiend are you looking for?
I didn't know specific.
And you see him poignantly look at Unda, who is still concentrating on his spell. Like ability. Perception checks from everyone except for Lucas.
Ooh, 19. It's like my best perception check of the game.
21.
That's really well.
21 and 20.
Lucas, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Listen, ass. I have my best perception
You can throw a
of the
counterspell
game,
anytime.
and all three of you have to ruin it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Still the bottom of the barrel.
That is 19, 20, 23.
Damn.
You hear a sudden voice in your head telling you to stop doing what you're doing,
Okay. Because he's about to ruin him.
but you don't have to.
Comply.
You don't have to comply. And just about that time, you finish and you look up, and the fiend is standing 5 feet in front of you.
Cool.
At which point
I
he
fire.
disappears.
Fire a shot.
He
He
disappears?
disappears.
Heinrich disappears?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I immediately go, he is the fiend.
No shit.
Captain Obvious here.
Did he do anything? Did he cast?
He attempted to...
Why did
believe
we
that
all
the-
do
He
perception?
attempted to implant suggestion in my head.
Because he seemed to produce. He reached his hand in his pocket and kind of muttered something. And did Casimir roll one?
Yeah, he got a 20.
Everybody got like 20s and shit.
The lowest on it from everybody was 19.
He would have known he was trying to cast suggestion.
Okay. So how the hell did he disappear?
He didn't cast anything.
It's a spell-like ability.
It is a spell-like
No,
ability.
he did cast some. He cast suggestion. It didn't work.
Right.
Right.
We just went over that.
So he didn't cast anything to go invisible, right?
That's what we did.
He used a spell-like ability to go invisible. Yes.
I'll take another.
You can't laugh because this was you an
I
hour
know.
ago.
It is completely. It's just fun to have it on the other foot.
How long do you detect them?
It's an
Kind of
instantaneous
an
pop.
instant thing.
Okay, it's just a ping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we get anything else? Any other?
Vicinity.
Yeah, there should be.
Nothing different than
5 mile
what you've
radius,
gotten
right?
before.
Right. Probably less than what we got before.
Yes, because
we've
you've killed quite a
some
few.
things.
Good call.
Perception checks.
Do we have to do another one? That was so good. 12.
15?
21 and 13.
I'll give the 21 and the 19. So Davun and Unda,
Nobody had 19.
as they're sort of as he poofs out of existence, they're sort of almost of like brimstone or something. And
Was there a
then
vamp?
It's a fiend.
he appears to be standing right here. You guys actually see him reappear 50, 60 feet away in the center of the room.
Cool. I fire a shot at him.
Go ahead.
What if his name is the Face?
26.
Okay. He doesn't look like an old guy anymore.
You didn't figure.
What's he look like?
Hey, that's Max.
Hey, that's Max.
13, 14, 15. Because I only get +2 on fiends, because it's my second favorite enemy.
Do you know anything about fiends? You do.
Yes.
I mean, the planes.
I need some sort of probably religion roll for you to identify him, probably. That seems fair. Nope.
Am I rolling something?
You can roll some sort of knowledge-y roll.
Yeah, it's only an 11.
If Casimir has one, he can do it as well.
What about me as a kind of undead monk?
21 on Arcana.
As the sort of vaguely dog or fox-like thing standing in front of you raises his hand, Casimir goes, "It's an Arcanoloth." At which point, we'll roll initiative after this.
No, it's kind of low. He just took 15 damage. Because I
Yeah, no, he took 15 damage.
It's a dead enough.
I need dex saving throws from everybody but Casimir.
Everybody want to see pictures of an Arcanoloth?
Yep.
A little
It's a fox.
Foxy man.
I'm sorry, was it Dex you said?
Yeah,
Is this something Casimir could counter?
I doubt it.
Really?
What was it? I'm sorry. What are we
It's
doing?
a spell, you can counter spell. Oh, but it's got to be a certain level.
What are we doing?
Dex saving throw.
Yes.
I think he has them. I don't know
I
that.
have evasion.
Let me read Counterspell. I don't use it enough.
16?
Roll. I've got counterspell right here,
I
Jeff.
think
Thank
it has
you.
to be
It is-
third level or you have to roll it.
Ugh.
Roll me. I don't know what the DC would be. I mean, it gives me what the DC would set, but I don't know what he rolls. I assume he rolls off of his casting ability then?
Hang on.
Is this a dex saving throw to take only half damage?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Oh, yeah, it'd be intelligence.
Okay, so roll me an intelligence check. I know what the DC would be. No. So I'll take...
That's a 1.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, it is. It's a waste of a 3rd level spell.
If it makes you feel any better, he's blowing a 6th level spell.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel any better, no.
Yeah, I'm burning my inspiration.
God, I'm going to burn mine, too. Holy shit.
Beans! Is a 14 pass?
We'll find out.
That's a hell of a lot better than the last 2 ones I rolled. 17.
17, 14,
8.
8,
16.
16. Let's see what the DC is.
It's not 8.
Would you roll again, Matt?
14.
Fail, fail,
Mega fail.
16.
pass,
17.
pass.
I still get half damage because of my monk evasion, though.
So...
Not on these.
Yeah, on these.
No.
Yeah. Says it. Says it in the book.
Read Arcanoloth. No.
You're
Doesn't work for orcs.
I have D&D experience.
No,
Fucking
I just like
work
you.
on me anymore.
So, he points his finger, and you see a lightning bolt streak across the room out of his finger, hit Unda, and branch out to each one of your chests.
Oh, sweet. Chain lightning?
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's awesome.
36 damage to Lucas. So that makes the half easy. That's
Almost.
18 for everybody else.
Almost half of my health.
I'm down to 11.
And now we can roll initiative.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my. Well, that won't work. But
What?
Why wouldn't it?
my stone endurance.
Yeah,
takes
that'd
it,
work.
but
You have to be raging, don't you?
No.
no.
What does the stone endurance
It's
do?
I'll read it exactly. It's a roll off of the damage, but is that one hit? That's because you roll multiple dice.
Yeah, that's one hit.
So it'll work. Okay. 4 plus 5 is 9. You said 18?
Yeah.
So I take 9.
Pithur, it's your first action. Oh, sorry, guys.
Okay.
Kill it.
I killed it.
Done. Is he this die? Is that what?
Correct.
Is
No.
it 15 hit?
What are you doing, throwing a spear?
Throwing a javelin.
You throw a javelin, and you just see him sort of lean out of the way as it goes past him.
Do it again.
I can do it again.
You keep forgetting how it's like.
How many javelins you got?
I replenished before that time.
Uh-huh. That time.
I've been marking them off legitimately when I throw them, so I have now 3. This is a 20. Does that hit?
He picked up more spears from the barbarian chick.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh. Spears and javelins. Same thing. Yes, a 20 does hit.
For 7.
Okay. You seem to graze him. He begins to bleed a little bit on the fur. Doesn't seem to affect him very much.
I'm surprised that hurt you at all.
Oh, that's a good point. I keep forgetting he's not using his Spear of Destiny.
One of these days, Jeff.
Teacher.
It really doesn't matter. It's a difference of, 3?
Yeah.
You see him raise his hand and he goes, "You will not take the secrets from me. They're mine." Constitution saving throw.
Counterspell it.
How about a 25?
Just him?
Mm-hmm.
No. Never mind.
Take half.
You're raging, right?
I am raging.
No, you're not raging.
I did say so.
No, you did not. Roll back the tape. I'm going to get a chance to do a whole chunk of damage to you because you didn't say you were raging. A lot of
Sadist.
ones.
So many ones and sevens.
30 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Neat.
As spores, or as blisters and horrible sucking wounds and stuff just appear on your flesh as he just sort of points at you and just... And you're kind of like... Ugh. That's the same spell that killed Matt.
It would kill a lesser man.
Davun.
Go up 20 points.
Does that just hit him? Does that hit more people?
Huh?
What?
No, I don't give a about you.
No, I wasn't sure what he was doing because you channeled the villainy earlier.
Davun places his hands upon the monk
Yep.
and heals him.
Monk, feeling revitalized, runs forward.
Excellent. Right into my trap.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.